Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds.
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in a fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a Ella, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spent most of my life on the M6. Yeah, get rich or die trying, no leg. Been out here for like 8 years, come from Volkswagen to Bentley's, little push your run up cash, double back. Baby, show me what your mama made and make that. Yeah, make that. You got such a pretty face, what I want. Tell her I'm ready, the check coming heavy. I bought them made busy, no this ain't a Chevy. The king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know where I'm at if they coming to get me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me, make it. Boy, if you...
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much. Further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And incomplete to open things up.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this. It's going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Baltimore.
Now a first carry from Derrick Henry. And a short gain down to about the 43. Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage is too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. But Odafe Oweh so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Trimmer.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
73.
Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Go Silver, ready?
Back to throw here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Second down and 4. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Are you kidding me?
3rd and 9 here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Wester on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and
1. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
Stout in punt formation for the Ravens.
That's taken on the 25. A 57-yard punt. On the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll set up a throw. Well, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. That is a big fella. Nnamdi Madubuike forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach Can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's a 2nd and 5. To throw is Jackson. But looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they? I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go. Because they still have an opportunity to make things happen. Shake it off.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 70.
He'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love Yeti.
Up the middle with Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Great. Hey!
They'll look to throw here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They go play action now. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And this will be taken at the 13. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Here's Jackson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Go ahead.
Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Jackson. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They go play action with Jackson. Going deep for Walker. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. They're looking deep here for Flowers. This is caught inside the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try to run through it with Henry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Now Jackson. Now quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Third and goal, Jackson being chased out left. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
Eagles nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
63.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Go Silver, ready? No touch that. 63.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
To the right side, this is Dillon. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Jackson from the shotgun. And this is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. offense all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Hurts. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
25 yards on the play. That's good for an Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kolar. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Henry up the middle. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. The Ravens on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
In punt formation for the Ravens.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Able to push his way through. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
They're on 17-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by Shipley. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
26 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the
again, they'll drop to throw. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle to Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 23. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts forced out to his left. This is caught. It's Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Dillon fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
That incompletion is not a surprised with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So the
poses. You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm bombing on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we slow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look when you see the sun. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed, 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, but we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Across the 20 will mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. He'll pick up the 7. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, they snap. That is intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game, it's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down and try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Hey, middle.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At the 45-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
What can they do here on third down and 7? In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. Hopkins, first catch. Good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hey, middle.
Here's Henry, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Now Jackson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Silver, set. 63. Great, set.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey! Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Odafe Owe. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
That Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
Formation for the Eagles.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Wanna quit? 13. What are you? Hey. Middle. You. Brady. Raise up. Hey, report. 13. What are you? Raise up. Hey, Ozzy.
Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Ravens.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10.
Hey.
On the ground, here's Henry. Good blocking to the 15. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
It is brought in the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Avery Williams on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
At their own 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback. Realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. 73.
Can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Humphrey on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. To the goal line and in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Dejounte Wester now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the
30.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A 1st down throw for Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman.
Jackson's pass complete to Rashad Bateman. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
The Eagles' 49-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Henry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
2nd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one broken out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is third and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here now, third and 5. And they'll let not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
5. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
On play action, Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. A pistol snap back to Hurts. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The result of the play is a turnover on down.
Let's go.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Jackson on 3rd and 2. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved. keeps the offense on the field.
And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, here's Jackson. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
No, we changed it.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Working his way out left.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle. Shut up!
Henry is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yep, 63. Hey, let's go. Trim it. 73.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Great.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Talk about a thing of beauty, Mike. Did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass. And they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. motion comes Andrews. Out of the gun. Here's a gift to Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Play action now. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
I'll pick up the 44 yards on the play. First down, Ravens.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Another 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
From his end zone, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On second down, Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Give them 16 there and a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
That's another Eagles first down.
A run with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
16 yards.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Caught left side by Goddard. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. A 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Wester now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Slot man going to move in motion left. Get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. It is 2nd down and 5. Bateman is the motion man.
Go ahead. Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
Anybody that I really recognize ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. I be the reason you got trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs. Ripping on the hip like I'm picking the pride. I hit the crib with a collide. But really ain't tripping, we can get it right through the
Real quick.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
To the air one more time with Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Got a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here comes Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here is Shipley on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Now a first throw here in overtime. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Hurts to the air on first down. He'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Go Silver, ready?
Second down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Silver, don't touch that. Hey, let's go. Trim it.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. Roquan Smith. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score. as they receive the kickoff here. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Jackson on the move. On the run to the right. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. You can bet if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with the game ball.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.